Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. So today's Friday. Is it Friday? Yeah, Friday the 13th. Ooh, spooky. I'm gonna I don't know even why I said that, but that's not what the reading's about today. But a lot of people feel Friday the 13th is like when bad stuff happens. I love Friday the 13th for the opposite reason. You can turn anything into a positive. Let's remember that, okay? What my reading is about today is there's a new moon in Scorpio on November 15th, which is Sunday. I was going to say I believe, but I think I know how to count to two, right? Um, so we're going to do the reading on that. It's supposed to bring up, especially that weekend, um, very raw emotion communication for all of the signs, and especially for the twins. For the twins, okay? So that's what we're going to do our reading about. I love you guys. Thank you for being here and sharing my life with me. I love it. I'm not going to use these cards first. We're going to go a little deeper. If you know what I'm saying, I like it deeper, okay? If you don't like cuss words or sexual references, please change the channel. Thank you. All right. I hope you guys are doing good. I don't know why I was using that annoying voice. I have to work out today, and I'm like, been awake since like 3 o'clock. It's about 4:30 right now, so I've literally just been like drinking coffee and not wanting to do anything, right? And I'm like, man, it's my day. I have to work out. I've been doing high intensity like every other day, and I just don't, I'm not really feeling it. And then I have to remind this thought pops in my head. Hey, girlfriend, you're getting ready for your wedding, right? You need to be looking fine as fuck, okay? So then I do it dreadfully the whole time. But I feel better after. So, I mean, again, you can make anything into a positive, guys. Anything. So, let's get started. Spirit, for the divine masculines, what emotions is the new moon in Scorpio bringing this weekend for them? What is the new moon in Scorpio bringing? What emotions? And Scorpio is a very like secretive, sexual, emotional sign, but they don't really share their emotions. So that's why it's going to be very emotionally raw. All those emotions that people don't usually talk about, they're all coming up. All of it. So be careful you don't explode, okay? Like me, get like me. Um, like me, since I am a Capricorn but I do have a Cancer moon, so I'm pretty balanced but I still don't like really expressing myself. I kind of just hold everything in, and then one thing will trigger me and I'll fucking explode. So be very careful, my loves, that you don't explode because I mean, if it's the other kind of exploding, go ahead, explode all weekend. But um, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Okay. So for the masculines, what is the new moon in Scorpio bringing up to the surface? We have powerless. That is such an intense emotion, because you kind of just feel really weak and like you can't move, paralyzed, ineffective, right? Like, what am I doing with my fucking life? We have hateful. This was the first card out. It says hostile, vengeful, spiteful, but I don't think it's towards anyone besides themselves. They feel like, how could I ruin the best thing in my life, right? It's very sad. Very sad. We've got unfulfilled. They're noticing how unfulfilled they are in any situation that they're in. Dissatisfied. They feel like they're not living with a purpose, right? We've got resentful, offended, bitter. They're kind of letting the tiniest things affect them. Um, well, I don't want to say the tiniest things. The tiniest things trigger this emotion, but the emotion has always been there, right? Like it's about themselves, you guys. It's like they're finally getting clarity on their true deep emotions, and they're really mad at themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. We do have a longing. We always get this card for the masculines because they're always longing for you. Homesick. I love that this says homesick because you are their home, right? And they really miss you, especially feeling unfulfilled, angry, feeling like they can't move forward. The thing that I do love is we have compassion in here. So instead of staying in these negative emotions, a lot of the masculines I read for have been on the journey for a long time, right? They know the cycles. They know the things that they need to fix, and they're feeling very compassionate, caring, empathetic. So these negative emotions are here for a while, but it's not making them really hateful. It's like the emotions come up, and then this creative card, it does say expressive. So to me, a lot of you will be getting communication about how much and how deeply your masculine loves and cares about you. Okay. I love it. Now it looks like I need 2 of these decks so I can capture the mirroring here, but we'll try as best we can, okay? All right, Spirit, what about the Divine Feminine? What is the new moon in Scorpio bringing up emotionally for the Divine Feminine? Oh, you guys. I'll save this for a second. I'll save it for last. Yeah, I love this. So you've got grief here. So it's like the emotions of grief. This weekend might get really overwhelming. Um, and this is probably what I was feeling a while ago. I feel like I kind of feel the collective energy first, work through it so I can help you guys get out of it, right? So we've got grief, heartbroken, feeling like the cycles never end. I was going to do my reading today on cycles. That just kept coming to my mind, like, talk about cycles, talk about cycles. And it's like the cycle of grief and pain and going through that anger and sadness and acceptance. And then it comes back around over and over again if you don't actually grieve. And it's really hard to grieve somebody that's alive, right? Because then they message you, they fuck up your whole vibe. Like, you guys get it, okay? But what I love about this is, yes, you do feel grief. Yes, those sad emotions, like, you know, what what is my life? Why would God or the universe put this person that is so perfect to me in my life just to take them away over and over again, right? That sadness, that deep pain and hurt. Well, the masculines feel that same deep pain and hurt, right? But what I love is we have expressive here, but then we have receptive. So the communication that is coming in, welcoming, you're opening it with open arms. You're like, yes, give me more. Give me more love, romantic love. There's 2 love cards in the stack, intimate, passionate, committed, right? So it's like you're going to feel all of this love. You're going to feel respected. You're going to feel safe. You're going to feel happy after this communication happens. Now, will communication happen for everybody? No. If you're first starting out on the journey, there's some other things that you might need to get through, other cycles that need to happen before your masculine will come forward. Okay. But for a lot of you, you will be getting communication from now until probably, I just heard 2 weeks. The energy stays for a while. So it's like over the weekend, this could bubble up so much that they just explode, right? They can't take it anymore. And you're going to feel very loved and secure and happy. I love this. This is beautiful. Beautiful, right? Guys, I cannot wait till I get my new desk. This is a fucking mess. I just can't even think straight. Okay, so what action is coming from the new moon in Scorpio for the masculines? Let's talk about action, baby, okay? What action, that shouldn't be upside down. What action are all these emotions making the masculines do with the new moon in Scorpio? What actions are we receiving from the masculines over this weekend with the new moon? So on the bottom of the deck, we've got strength here. You could be a Leo. It doesn't really matter. It's just the energy, right? Being strong. They're being strong, having courage to come forward. How do I know about coming forward? Well, I'm happy you asked, because they've spent a lot of time in this hermit mode, right? Especially this weekend when all these emotions come up and they start questioning everything they've done in their lives. And they start questioning their emotions that they've repressed for so long. They just come up, like they're coming. Okay. Don't let the universe do its work. They're coming. Also, your DM, or you could be a Virgo. Again, doesn't matter. But they are making decisions. Most of them have already made the decision. It's the actual doing part that scares them, right? With this 10 of Wands. But in this 10 of Wands, in this deck, this person is already done. Like, they already done left. And this might be the weekend where all those raw emotions come up that they can't stand it anymore. And they're like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I don't know why I'm still doing this cycle after cycle after cycle, right? Especially if they're in other situations. So I've been trying this over and over again for years and years, and it just doesn't fucking work, right? So they're finally, packing up, saying, fuck it, I'm done. That's the decision they're making. Most of them have already made that decision. It's just a matter of doing it, right? And then we've also got the Three of Cups here. So coming together, that happiness, that joy, that reunion. This Knight of Swords coming in for that communication that I just told you about, right? Communication about what? This Ace of Wands. What a beautiful card, yeah? This Ace of Wands, this passionate love that they feel burning inside of them for you, that longing, that wanting that new beginning, that beautiful, loving, passionate new beginning that they have with you always. Like, that passion will never go away. So most of the time they use their strength to not come forward, but it's just going to be very overwhelming. So many of you are getting communication, okay? We've got the Hierophant about your guys' relationship, your spiritual relationship. Them letting you know, this is, why is this happening to me? Some of them already know about twins. They're, expressing their experiences. And it's just beautiful. Some of you might get some D, okay? Like, they come in. They're coming all right. Okay. I'm going to use this deck because I want to see, again, the mirroring factors here. So not only will a lot of you be getting communication, some of you will also be getting into relations with your masculine, okay? Some of them are leaving. Some of them are still making the decision to leave. Some of them are making the decision to actually move forward, not being scared, having the courage to do that. Now, again, I just heard somebody say, oh, this is just always the same. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people who watch the channel. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of different sections or levels to the journey than just everybody being in the same place. So, I can't, I try to split it up as much as I can. Okay, so so the action that it's bringing in is the communication, is the Ace of Wands, right? Is the leaving of situations that no longer serve them. What about the Divine Feminine? What about the Divine Feminine? There's just random cards in this deck too. Like, what the hell? I just be putting my cards wherever I want, I guess. What do we got here? What do we got here? I know there was another one. Well, it doesn't want to be found right now. The two I did find was this Ten of Pentacles This Two of Wands, Divine Feminine. What are you going to choose? Are you ready for your masculine to come forward? Are you? Are you ready? If he or she showed up at your door right now, would you be like, yeah, let's get married? Would you do that? Just asking. We do have the Eight of Cups and Temperance. So, okay, Divine Feminine. Listen, I want to talk to you about something. Your emotions. You will feel very safe and secure when this happens. You've done a lot of healing. You focus a lot on yourself. You know what makes you happy, right? Wheel of Fortune, you know this is destiny. Strength card here. You put a barrier around your heart. That's what you did. Not all of you. Not all of you, but most of you. This strength with this Three of Swords, with this Ace of Cups here, you are so scared your masculine is going to come in and show you love and fill you up with love or whatever else you want filled up with. And he or she is just going to leave again and go back to the karmic. That's what you're scared of. That is your biggest fear. I don't blame you. Okay. That is awful. You know, some of them are saying, oh, yes, I left, but they've done that before because they go through cycles, right? It is really about the cycles, and you're very frightened. So you put barriers around your heart because you don't want to feel that pain again. You have to live in love. There's only love and there's only fear. You need to choose one or the other. For every aspect of your life, choose one or the other. You can have both of them. Trust the universe or don't trust the universe. That's it. Those are the only options. The universe is here saying, hello, it's time. I'm trying to move this forward. And you're making your own block because you're scared that this is going to happen again. And that's okay. You've done a lot of healing. You've been through the pain. You don't want to do that again. I completely 100% understand. All right. So you're going to need to make a decision. The decision's on you, right? What do I want? Do I want to trust this person? Do I really want this? When you're faced with something that you've wanted for such a long time, and at that point it happens, you're like, holy shit, like, am I really ready for this? Am I gonna run? Am I gonna go the other way? Am I gonna leave? Am I gonna say, nope, not doing this because I'm not fully ready, right? Is that what you're going to do? You know what? I'm comfortable in my emotions with cutting off my energy, with, not being a part of this, as much as I can anymore. And it's like the second you don't care, they show up and then you're the one who gets to decide. Okay. Ultimately, it's like feminines chasing the masculines, right? The feminines finally stand the fuck up in their power and say, you know what? Fuck this. I choose myself. You do the work. You balance your energy. Finally, when they catch up, you're the one who gets to make the decision if you'll be together. Don't ever forget that you have that power. Okay? It's coming. Are you balanced? Are you ready? Is this even what you want anymore? Or are you stuck in a cycle? I don't know. If you want to find out, you can get a personal reading. You can get a reading, but all right, this is very interesting, guys. Let me move these over here. What else do I want to use? All right, Spirit, what else is coming in from the masculine's perspective? What else is coming in from the masculine's perspective? All right, we'll do one more shuffle. Okay, what the hell is going on? We'll do one more shuffle. I don't know why my cards won't shuffle. Here we go. We've got awakening. We know that they're awakening. We know that they see signs of you all the time. We know that. That is a fact. I know that's a fact. Oh, look at this, you guys. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. They've been in this stuck energy, right? For a long time. karmic energy, been with soulmates, been with other people, other situations, drugs, addictions, whatever the issue is that keeps you apart, that's that energy. They've been going through this awakening. They've been seeing the signs. You have been very patient. They're so grateful for you. They've also been doing the work. Okay? They have. They've been changing. They've been breaking cycles. Even if you can't see it, even if they don't tell you about it, they're still doing it. Most of them are very scared and afraid, little boys and girls on the inside, that they will be rejected and abandoned. And that's why they stay in the other situations, because they don't have to be vulnerable or feel like. So it's like, okay, if the person that your counterpart is with, if that person left them, right, let's say, you know what? I don't want to be with you anymore, you fuckhead, okay? They would be a little upset, but it's not going to kill them. Now, if you were with your masculine and you left them, they would die, literally die of a broken heart. Their soul would feel immense pain, and they know that. So that's why it's so scary for them. A lot of you don't understand that, but that's the truth. Because you are their biggest dream ever. You really are. And they're balancing the scales now. Beautiful. This is divorce as well, leaving long-term situations, choosing themselves. They admire the fuck out of you. They love the shit out of you. They do. They think you're the best fucking thing in the world. And guess what? They know who you are. They know who you are to them. And here's that offer for the twin flame. Okay? Beautiful. Truly, truly beautiful. The only thing I don't like is we have spring here. So this could start a whole new cycle, right? For the springtime, this could be when this offer comes. That's not for all of you. That is for some of you. Others of you, they've already changed. They've already had the growth. They've already done this. It could take, if they need to leave certain relationships, it could take until spring for that to happen. Sometimes those things take a while, okay? All right. So Spirit, what about the divine feminines? What is this new moon energy bringing in for the divine feminines? So we've got observer, you little stalkers. Don't worry, I used to be a stalker. Not so much anymore, because now I'm just kind of like, whatever. We've got received. So receiving the information that you need by paying attention. I think this is more paying attention to your guides, the downloads, the dreams. Scorpio, we will be getting a lot of dreams. I don't usually remember my dreams. But when I do, it's because they're significant, okay? And you need to do the same. So pay attention because you're receiving information. Like your masculine, when he communicates with you, could be saying little subtle things. They're always telling you what they're actively thinking, right? My friend Mo told me that. Hey, Mo, love you. They're always speaking about what they're actively thinking about. We just don't see it that way, right? So pay attention and you will receive the information that you need. Now, here's grief again. So these heavy emotions that are coming in, divine feminine, you might get really sad. Do not lay around sitting in bed. Don't do that. Get out, cut the energy off, okay? You can change your own energy, your own emotions. Live in the now moment. You won't even have time to feel the grief, okay? Because you've already done the work. You've already been through the changes. Now, again, this depends on where you are in the journey. If you're just starting out, you can change your energy, but it's very hard. So yep, here it is. Okay, so divine feminine, again, here you are, right? Standing in your light, almighty and powerful like you are. The thing is when your masculine takes action, when they take action, are you going to believe in the devotion or are you going to be in your pride and ego? Again, another decision that is yours to make. Are you going to run or are you going to be open? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? I don't know. Ask yourself, what am I going to do? Do you have the answer? Tell me the answer in the comments. What are you going to do? Shit, I don't know what I'm going to do. Just kidding. If you're watching, baby, I love you. All right. What else for the masculines? JK, guys. Make this a little more fun, you know? Oh. Oh. Okay, so we've got love here. That's about unconditional love, self-love, oneness, understanding who they are and one with, right? The mask that they wear all the time, they hide their true emotions. Heart with a key, welcoming love, opening your heart, getting together as well, sharing, expressing. Do you have karmic relationship here? So turmoil triggers letting go and loving yourself. Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, working on it. And then we got not today. Not today, Felicia. Not dealing her, avoiding a conversation call person. So I think this has to do with this karmic relationship. The karmics are not listening to what they're saying. Okay. The karmics just keep saying, nope, let's keep working on it. I'll change. I'll do this. But it's been like the same thing over and over again, right? So it's never going to change. So that's also another difficult thing when the other person is like, nope, we're staying together. Nope, I'm going to make this really difficult for you. I'm not leaving. Okay. So that's also something they have to go through, but they have to be brave enough, right? The strength card. They have to be brave enough to deal with this drama that is supposed to ensue, okay? Because they take the mask off and they share their true emotions about how they unconditionally love somebody else, or they're choosing themselves, right? Some of them might not say, oh, I'm in love with somebody else, because they don't want to hurt the other person. But they're just loving themselves. They're choosing themselves, which is loving you. What about the feminine? See, feminine. Okay. All these negative emotions coming up, not enough. Addiction, codependent, obsessive, frustrated, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, jealousy, ego issues. Do not allow yourself to get in that energy this weekend. You are enough, okay? Love yourself. Change your thought process. You can do that. Do not get in this energy. This is a warning for you, okay? It's coming. Take a good look at yourself in the mirror, literally, and tell yourself every single day how fucking badass you are, because you are. Love yourself, all right? And look, we got the twin flame card. We got the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, coming from your twin flame, all right? From your mirror. We got the coffee cup here. Going out for coffee, meeting up, talking. We got the boats. The boat has arrived, okay? Do not get in this energy. Don't do it. Don't get on the boat and run away because you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe this is too scary for me. Maybe there's going to be too many big changes. So it's like you've wanted this for so long. You've been waiting for this boat to arrive. It shows up and you're like, oh, fuck. What do I do now? Because I'm so scared, right? Don't do that. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. Okay. So I'm going to pull these. If you guys want to purchase this deck, I do have a link for 20% off in my description box. All right, what else is coming in for the masculines over the weekend? This new moon in Scorpio. Look, I told you, their intuition is coming to front, right? Their third eyes are opening. They're paying attention. That awakening, they're gaining the wisdom. They understand. They understand now. They understand that they've been healing. They want to heal this relationship with you. Let me fix my hand. I just reminded myself of that. Let me use my strong hand. I fucking crack myself up. If I was an egg, I'd be dead right now. Okay. So they want to heal the relationship and commitment that they have with you. That's what's coming in. They're also doing that with the relationship with themselves. What about the feminines? Listening to their intuition. Also, if you feel guided to reach out, this joy card was on the bottom for both. Okay, so joy is coming, balance in the world, balance within your home life, within your communication that's coming in. Some of you, if you've been feeling guided to reach out, now would be a good time. I'm not telling you to do that. I think you're grown and you can make your own damn decisions. So don't be coming, you tell me to reach out. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you want to, now would be a good time. Okay. Communication in the home, things balancing out, because you've been learning, you've been watching, you've been listening, right? You know what to expect. I mean, not really, but you know that it's okay, because no matter what happens, you will be fine, right? You create your own reality, right? If you're happy, if you're sad, it's because you're making yourself that way. You know, it's not what happens to you, it's how you react to that. It's how you react to what is happening. Are you going to stay in high vibes? Are you going to stay positive? Or are you just going to have a meltdown and be like, you know what? Fuck life. Like, I'm just over this. That's up to you. All right. Oh, wow. Already 32 minutes. All right. So we'll just get some messages and close out. I think it's going to be a big weekend. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. See? The grass wasn't greener on the other side. I still love you. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time, but they don't. They suppress their emotions, right? They're scared. I'm more affected than you know. I wasn't ready for you, and they weren't. I was damaged, like I just can't do this. Okay, these are the emotions that they're going through. You feel like home to me. Being apart has been life-changing for me. Don't forget that. I thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself, right? What did I say with that strength card? Being resistant. Their self-control is disgusting. Okay. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. I still remember the good times we shared. The thoughts of you still does things to me. But so they have stopped themselves before, right? Well, not this weekend. I mean, some of them will. Again, it just depends. All right. Last one, Spirit. Please don't wait for me. Go be happy. This means that they know that you need to focus on yourself. On a subconscious level, they know. Okay, they're not dummies. They're not dummies. There's nothing like your love to get me high. I wish I had the words to say to unbreak your heart. I forgive you for acting like a crazy person, Divine Feminine. I see signs of you everywhere. Please don't pressure me. I'm sorry I can't find the words to say. I'm sorry. You're always on my lonely mind. Would you reject me? You're the strongest person I know. I don't want to miss a thing by Aerosmith. And then we've got 2 weeks. Okay. I said over the next, what did I say? 1 week or 2 weeks? I don't remember. But from this weekend over the next 2 weeks, this is all happening. Okay. It's happening. And a lot of you are going to experience that. So when you do, let your girl know. Okay. All right, guys, I hope that helped. Make sure you do some manifestation techniques. The new moon is all about new beginnings. So be happy about that. Be in love. Love yourself. Love everybody. Okay? I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.